What's up everyone, Gundorix here with Next Level PvP. In this video we're going to be talking about stats, gearing, reforging, and gems you should use as a WindWalker monk for PvP. Basically just a general gearing guide. So a lot of people are a little bit confused on what stats to take for WindWalker monk, and WindWalker monks prioritize crit more than anything else, and they also prioritize haste. In my opinion, you should get an add-on called Reforged Light. It'll really help you just get everything you need. It brings up this window, and what you can do is you can go to presets. Well, first of all, you can go to this target thing at target level, basically PvP, heroic dungeons, or raids, and it'll give you stats according to what you need. And then you can go into advanced mode to set exactly how much of everything you need. Or you can just do this. You can go to presets. Once you are at the PvP selection, you go to presets and then click on WindWalker. Now what it says is haste. Like these are the priorities. It goes hit, expertise, haste, crit, and mastery. However, for PvP, crit is more prioritized than haste, in my opinion, so you can move it up to here. Now what you can do after this is you can go down here, you hit show, or you hit here, calculate first, actually, my bad, and then you hit show, and it'll show you exactly what you need to reforge to get these certain stats. So after Reforginator, with the default selection on Reforged Light, you'll have about 3% expertise, and you'll have like perfect stats. Like I'm at exactly 3% hit, and you'll just have perfect stats. It will prioritize haste, so make sure you move crit up on the list as shown here. However, you don't want 3% expertise, you want 6%, and this 1020 right here, this is 3% expertise. So what you want to do is check this and then go down to this drop down box and hit expertise hard cap, and it'll give you 2040, which is 6% expertise. You then hit calculate, hit show, and it'll show you everything you need to reforge to get the best stat. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit reforge, and it's going to do everything for me. As you can see, basically I have 28% crit with my buffs, and then 6% expertise perfectly, 3.07% hit, perfect. Everything's basically just absolutely perfect. Now, it's not exactly what I recommend doing. Like, you can reforge to however you like, but Reforged Light is a very good add-on. I've only recently began to use it, so it does help you to get general knowledge of what your priorities are, which in my opinion for WindWalker monk you need hit cap first, always. Any class you need hit cap, which is 3% for melee. And then for expertise, you get 6%, so you have a 0% chance to be dodged or parried. After that, you need crit. Crit just makes you hit like a truck, really, it really does. Haste is good for WindWalker monks, but crit, as long as you can hit harder in arena and crit people, because when you actually crit as a WindWalker monk, you do a crap ton of damage. I've seen Rising Sun kicks hit for about 70 to 90k, depending on what class I'm hitting. After crit, you need haste, and then after haste, you need mastery. So those are the stat priorities: hit, expertise, crit, haste, and then mastery. Now, for gearing, for your weapons, a lot of people have been questioning what's the best for PvP: dual wield as a Windwalker, or two-hand, polearm or staff. I'm gonna say it right here and let you guys know that dual wielding will always be better. With dual wield, you'll be able to use one enchant, one DPS enchant on one weapon, and then on the other weapon you'll be able to use a weapon chain, so you don't get disarmed for a long amount of time. And also, you have a passive ability, Tiger Strikes, 8% chance to cause Tiger Strikes when you auto attack. When you're dual wielding, Tiger Strikes will proc more, because your offhand auto attack counts as something that procs towards Tiger Strikes. Tiger Strikes basically gives you 50% increased attack speed, and your next 4 auto attacks will cause an extra attack, which can then again cause Tiger Strikes. So dual wielding always going to be better for Windwalker monks. For gymming, what you want to gym basically straight up is PvP power. For the helmet, get the Agile Primal Diamond and an Assassin's Imperial Amethyst. Even though I said you need to gem straight up PvP power, you still want to put this gem here to get the socket bonus, which is 180 PvP power. A normal PvP power gem gives you 320, but what this does is gives you 340 PvP power and a little bit of extra agility. For your shoulders, and basically every single slot, you just want to put straight Perfect Stormy, Lipiz, Lizul, you know, the Stormy gems, the blue Stormy gems. Just completely ignore the socket bonuses. They don't really do too much for you. The only one you don't really want to ignore is the Pants, which gives you a blue socket, and then you can just put in a red or purple or any gem that gives you that socket bonus, just because you can get it and not sacrifice too much PvP power and then get a little bit of resilience in return. But basically every other gem slot you want to use just straight PvP power. Right now I don't have weapons, but if I had weapons I would be at around 40% PvP power, which is very, very strong, and monks actually do a lot of damage. It's just right now I don't really have PvP weapons, I just have 2 heroic weapons, so right now I don't do too much damage, but once I get weapons I will be hitting like a truck for sure. I did play on the TR, and fully T2 geared monks I was able to randomly crit people for about 150k with 1 Rising Sun kick, and that's in PvP zone without cooldowns up, so monks do a substantial amount of damage for sure. So guys, this has been a quick video on how to gear stat priorities. Basically, remember that hit cap always first, then expertise at 6%, crit, haste, into mastery. You want to gem for straight PvP power. Enchants, I don't really have too many, but you want to get the agility and any enchants to give crit. For your boots, I forgot to say this. For your boots, you want to get the agility and minor speed increase enchant. In 5.1, Windwalker is getting a 10% movement speed increase, and it will stack with other movement speed increases, so you'll be running at 118% movement speed at all times. That's 3% faster than rogues run right now with their passive 15% movement speed. So pretty much, guys, again, this has been Gundoris with Next Level PvP. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can look for the other 2 Windwalker Monk videos that have come out this month. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.